Otter Nation News, where we give you the Otters' latest.
On today's edition, we'll be looking at the One Acts in the Spring Show in the theater department. One Acts happened several weeks ago, and the Spring Show is happening now, going to the States here at Otter Valley.
So it's called Spies vs. Bad Guy, and basically it's about two spies who have their first spy mission together, and they are on the hunt for Bad Guy. That is the character's name. He's the bad guy. It's very funny. And they're on the hunt for Bad Guy because he's been killing people. And that's the show. That's what it's about. And it's been really easy working with Milo Piovano doing this because we're very similar people, so we can kind of like bounce ideas back and forth off each other, and things usually stick. I love acting. Like, directing has been super fun, and writing and coming up with costumes and all that stuff, but acting is where it's at for me. So the festival piece is called The Sparrow, and I play Emily. Emily is a superpowered teen who comes back to town after a traumatic event when she was in second grade kind of pushed her away. But now she's back and she's ready to graduate high school so that she can kind of move on with her life and stuff. It is kind of a heavy show. It deals with a lot of grief and stuff, but it does have a happy ending.
So now we're going to cut over to an interview with the middle school wrestling team along with some other coaches.
1977, I came here, had a club for the first year, and then the next year we had a wrestling team. So until 1988 when I left. I've coached every year since I got out of college and helped out in some capacity, but my last big one was 25 years at Mount Greylock in Massachusetts. Well, I would accept any kid that wants to at least try. There's a lot of kids out there that I think could benefit from the sport. They just have to give it a try.
Tyson Lanza. This is my first year. I thought it was going to be a lot difficult. I wouldn't be able to do the moves or anything. No. Yep. I would say give it a try. I didn't like it at the beginning, then I turned up liking it.
Colby Benoit. 7 or 8 years. I was in kindergarten, so 5. Keep on trying, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. Oh, I love it. I feel really confident.
I wrestled in first grade. Yeah, definitely. If you're into wrestling or if you want to join it.
All my years of coaching, I always hear the breakdowns of what's mental and what's physical. It's 100% mental and 100% physical. If you don't do the physical work, it's pretty hard to feel mentally capable to do those things. And if you don't believe in the work that you're doing, it's not going to transition. Kids have to understand that one goes with the other. And once you get out there, you have to perform because there's nobody else. There's you by yourself. And not every kid can do that. And that doesn't make them a bad kid. Every kid has their strengths and weaknesses. We just hope that we can keep encouraging more kids to get involved in this sport because it's probably one of the more successful sports at this school through the years. I don't think it gets the credit it needs to.
Congratulations to the two seniors, Tucker Babcock and Caleb Whitney, who got their 100th career win. Congratulations to Tucker, who made second in the state, and also congratulations to Otter Valley, we placed third as a school. Here at Otter Valley, we have some great clubs and activities for students. This includes Purtis Trivia, Fleming's Dungeons & Dragons, Otter Valley Alliance, Student Council, and Broadcast Club.
Pretty good in my opinion.
I would say so. So we're going to cut over to Miss Nitka, and she's going to tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we have a lot of new clubs at Otter Valley this year. They started because we realized that there was a real need for students who were caught up on most of their academic work to be utilizing Flex in a more productive way. And there were a lot of students who were kind of feeling that they weren't getting enough out of Flex, so we wanted to create some new opportunities for people during Flex time.
I like that.
Yeah. So this week we have a middle school chess tournament, 7th and 8th grade. We have Broadcast Club, which is for middle and high school, as you guys know, because this is the club that's creating this podcast. Please edit that out when the time comes. We also have Otter Alliance, middle and high school. We have a chamber singers group with Mr. Roberts. Mr. Eastman hosts a Dungeons and Dragons club once a week. Miss King hosts a challenges club, which is sort of like minute to win it game. She has a ping pong table in her room. Sounds pretty fun. As well as a music jam session with Mr. Myers. I know he'd love to have a few more students participating in that. As well as high school Otter Alliance, trivia with Mr. Perda, which tends to be a pretty popular one. And last but not least, we have wind ensemble, also with Mr. Roberts.
Wow, we definitely have an abundance.
I know, that sounded like a lot, didn't it? Yeah. So most of these clubs actually have been generated were student ideas originally. If someone's interested in starting a club, they could always talk directly with their advisor or with me.
And now we'll cut over some pictures from the Penguin Plunge, which initially had to be postponed due to freezing cold temperatures. But those crazy people were determined to have those buckets of cold water dumped on their head in hopes of raising funds for Special Olympics Vermont.
That's what we have for you today, Otter Valley, and hope you're enjoying your spring.
And that's the way it is. Signing off, Otter Valley.
Welcome.
You just messed up. Okay. All right. Welcome back.
Your hair's messed up now. There we go.
All right.